Down to 5 on the shot clock. No one near Adebayo as he lets it go. And he buries that one, drilling the rim on the way down.
Selfless pass by Butler. He's always ready to put the team's success ahead of his own.
Paul finds Booker. Doesn't go that time. Great D that time from Adebayo. Now here's Tucker, defended by Crowder. Bridges against Butler, buries it down low.
Good defense right there. But Jimmy Butler, very resourceful, found a way.
Now here's Paul. Passes to Booker. Back to Paul. He dishes it to Ayton. Phoenix needs to get off a shot. And it's Miami with the rebound. Ayton is a player who, Greg, occasionally shoots a three, but it's still a developing part of his game.
Yeah, you know, not the best numbers from outside. Does it to keep teams honest, but it's a far-fetched to say he can stretch a defense.
With a lethal mix of strength and length, Bam Adebayo can wreak havoc down low.
Paul surveying the floor. Inside. And Adebayo sends it back. Guys, a potent offense right now.
You know what, guys, and they're playing with a certain amount of assuredness in their game. That type of confidence is what leads teams to having success.
Butler against Bridges. Off with the layup.
After 4 straight makes, couldn't quite get that one to go down. Still a terrific start.
Ball against Lowry. Paul outside and stolen by Butler. In transition, here comes Miami. Just over 3.5 minutes gone here in the first.
Smart playmaking by Kyle, moving the ball to a guy with a good look.
Paul outside. They need this. 2 points. That one goes.
And that pick takes the D totally out of the equation.
Hey, if you're not going to fight over, you're essentially giving the shooter the look he wants.
Now here is Lowry. No points in the game yet for him. Clock at 6. Kicks to Butler from the arc. A three-pointer is right on target.
Capable of connecting from deep, the defense must honor Butler's ability to burn them with this jumper.
Paul passes to Booker. And there's the call on Devin Booker. That'll be his second foul of the game.
Oh, great defense there. Anticipated the play and got there first.
Shot and game clock separated by 5. Lowry dishes to Butler. Here he goes. And it's Butler with the jam.
And they have owned the paint so far, and the score reflects it.
I'll tell you, this was their strategy coming in. They obviously identified a weakness there inside.
And there it is for him.
An underrated athlete with a solid handle. Defenders can't always keep up with Booker on the drive.
To the middle, here's Adebayo. Missed inside. Jimmy Butler has been on display for Miami. He finishes with 9.
All right, look who's coming out of the court. Come on and get loud for your Sun Dancers.
And if you're just joining us, we've played through 1 quarter in this one. And let's quickly break down the game we've seen from Miami, guys.
In that first period, they showed a willingness to make the extra pass.
And that's really hard on a defense, having to play deeper into the clock and having to cover a lot more ground.
Ayton is the pivot, and Crowder slides in at the 4. The star backcourt of Paul and Booker are out there. And Bridges in at the 3, the small forward. That's who's out there for Phoenix.
Nice look there from Kyle Lowry, the Villanova Wildcat.
And he's got his first chance at the line here. Greg, you played on one of college basketball's all-time super teams. Hard to imagine we'll see that kind of dominance over several seasons like you guys had at UNLV.
It's true, and we still see dominant teams, but the difference is now the most talented teams tend to only play together for one season, and so that makes it really hard to run together stretches where you can call yourself a legitimate dynasty. But I still love where our game is and look forward to watching these young men chase their dream.
Suns trail by 9. And around a minute gone here in the second quarter. Pass to Ayton. Back to Paul. Paul is doubled. Here's Ayton. Good, and Paul gets the assist. Paul's got 3 assists in the game.
Wonderful find by Paul. This offense relies on him to make those kind of plays.
Now, here is Robinson. Still looking for his first bucket in this one. And Butler, here we go. And slam dunk by Butler.
Oh, taking it to the rack with power.
Hammering down the two-hand slam. Bridges, right side. From outside, off the mark. The Heat leading by 9.
Such a great all-around player, Kyle Lowry.
You know, GA, a star who's also a glue guy. He takes the temperature of the team and gives it whatever it needs, whenever it's needed.
Now, here is Robinson. Just 5 to shoot. And Adebayo throws it down.
Showing off the dynamic athleticism, Bam is no stranger to rocking the rim.
Paul outside. Booker in the post. Robinson on him. Booker inside. Guarded by Robinson. Here's Ayton. Booker left side. Back to Ayton. On the wing, Bridges. Over Butler. Bridges misses.
You almost have to assume he's going to knock those down when he is that open.
Here's Lowry, and he drops in the layup off the glass. Lowry's got the lead up to 13 now for Miami.
Lowry is just so quick with the ball with both hands that he can lose a defender in a hurry.
Lowry against Paul. The dish to Crowder. Paul kicks to Booker. And the wide open shot from Crowder gets the three-pointer to fall. Crowder's got 6 points.
And this has been Crowder's role for a while now. Often shoots more three-pointers than two-pointers.
Lowry passes to Adebayo. And taken away by Paul. To the paint. It's tipped. Shoots. And it's Ayton missing. The Heat leading by 10. Outside Lowry. Butler feeling out of it. And there's the call on DeAndre Ayton. That's his first foul. And the Suns with a completely new group on the floor. A different look for Miami. 1:07 left in the second quarter. They double him with Saric. It's to Dedmon. 5 to shoot. Now, Hero. Defense is right there.
And it doesn't even matter that he's surrounded on that possession. He's got the size to pull those boards down anyway.
Back to Johnson. The pass to Shamet. He gets it to fall. That makes it just a single-digit lead. Shamet's got his first basket of the night. Now Hero takes it inside. McGee with the block. And Phoenix pushing it up now. It's tipped. Here's the break. 2-second difference between shot clock and game clock. There's JaVale McGee with the rebound. Suns trail by 8. From deep, Johnson. And here's the fast break. Oladipo leading the way and finished off by Oladipo.
Assist from
Way to run the floor. Oladipo hustling in the open court, rewarded there with a basket.
Here's Payne. And the last second attempt doesn't fall. And so it's the Miami Heat.
16.
Thank you, David, for that interview.
The Heat, 26.
And we've got third quarter of basketball for you. 2 quarters in the books. We are seeing a tremendous game from Jimmy Butler.
Man, he's been running wild on them through that first half. Absolute dynamite on offense.
This is his challenge, to continue to dominate, to help them try to close strong here in the second half.
His first personal
Third
foul.
quarter action getting rolling right now. Brought to you by Gatorade. All fueled up and ready to go. Here's who's on the floor. On the court for the Heat, they've got Victor Oladipo. Dwayne Dedmon is out there with Markieff Morris. Then it's Tyler Hero. And it's Strus in at the 3 spot. Now Hero still getting warmed up offensively. No scoring yet from him. 6 to shoot. Good ball movement here by the Heat. Here's Oladipo. Can't hit that one. And Phoenix will come the other way. Hey, Greg, you were just talking about Oladipo. He holds a very high standard for himself.
He's trying to reach another level every year. Wants to keep growing, making everything more consistent. And it's possible we still haven't seen the best of him yet.
Now, here's Shamet. Victor Oladipo unable to get his last shot to go. And the slam dunk by McGee.
Just a terrific effort on the offensive glass. That's how they're going to cut into this league.
And Greg, a dunk like that is sure to give them a spark. Now, here's Oladipo. Driving in, and it's Oladipo with the jam.
Too smooth. Oladipo down the lane with such ease. His agility really gives him an edge.
Here's Payne. It's a 10-point game. Lets it go from the wing. And there's the rebound by Dedmon. So Oladipo will bring it up for the Heat. 13 points was their biggest lead in the game. Here's Strus. He's guarded by Johnson. And now the Suns, a fast break. And now around 2 minutes gone by in this half. And the foul on Victor Oladipo. That is his first foul of the game.
First team foul.
Payne dishes to McGee. Shamet kicks to Payne. Misses the 3.
Okay, that's frustrating. You work hard to get these open looks. You know he liked that one back.
Hero passes to Dedmon. It's deflected. Passes it to Strus. Just 5 on the clock. And taken away by Johnson. Throws it up high. And the slam dunk by McGee.
Any guys who are willing to make the next pass. Shamet doesn't rack up a lot of assists, but he's unselfish.
Oladipo, the pass to Hero. Out to the wing from downtown. Dedmon kicks to Hero. Into the lane. And a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot 2 here. And the former Kentucky Wildcat, Tyler Hero, he was picked 13th grade in the 2019 draft, and he had an immediate impact.
And you feel a lot of teams didn't see how NBA ready Hero was. Underrated as a playmaker coming into the league. He's been a huge part of this team since his arrival.
Now here's Payne. He's been quiet so far. Still no points in the game. Johnson outside. From 10 feet out. Shot clock at 6. And there's the drive. And that's out of bounds. Phoenix will retain possession. 1:46 left in the third. And it's Shamet missing. The Heat leading by 10. Oladipo, the pass to Morris. Over in the corner, Hero. Out to Morris. Launches it. Nailed from 3-point land. Morris has got himself on the board with 3 there.
Continues to develop as a playmaker. It's nice to see Tyler Hero create for others.
And Johnson now top of the key. Here's Shamet. And they come right back with their own 3-pointer. Shamet's got 5.
Both teams running perimeter-oriented plays that are working.
How often do we see this these days? Clubs answering each other from range.
Now, here's Oladipo. Pass to Strus. 6 on the shot clock. Oladipo with the ball. Working on Payne. And they're able to recover. And there's the shot clock violation. Couldn't get the shot off in time. Phoenix making some changes. Suns trail by 10. Ball outside. It's Crowder on the wing. Paul against Oladipo. Paul kicks to Booker. Kicks it out to Paul. Good. A nice assist from Booker. Paul's got it back down to within single digits for the Suns. Paul against Oladipo. Second chance shot. Out to Morris. And it's off from 3-point range. Pass to Bridges. And Tyler Hero gets the whistle that time. That is his first foul of the game.
Second team foul.
And you can see he just didn't get squared up with his feet.
It's going to be out of bounds. The Suns will retain possession.
You love the pressure he's putting on them. Almost had that steal.
Fantastic anticipation. He has active hands. Even though he doesn't come away with the turnover, he's disrupting their offensive flow.
And so it's Miami heading to the bench with a 7-point lead as we...
Ladies and gentlemen, your Suns dancers.
And let's go back to a terrific pass that we're calling tonight our State Farm assist of the game.
And he sliced the D wide open with his feet. They had no chance to prevent that basket.
Creating plays for others, it's an art form, but it's also a discipline. Fantastic job.
Fourth quarter of action is upon us. Thanks as always for joining us. A star backcourt of Paul and Booker are out there. Ayton is the pivot, and Crowder slides in at the 4. And it's Bridges in at the 3. That's who's out there for Phoenix.
A tireless worker. You don't have to call plays for Adebayo for him to score.
Booker dishes to Ayton. No good with the layup.
And battling hard on the glass, they hold the advantage here so far.
Lowry against Paul. The shot by Lowry, no good.
Get that weak stuff out of here. That's embarrassing.
Paul passes to Ayton. Back to Paul. Jimmy Butler with the rebound.
He goes up strong, but he is met with resistance. I think that surprised him a little bit.
Robinson kicks to Adebayo. Outside Butler. He takes it in, and it's Butler with the jam.
I love that about Jimmy Butler. Sees a little bit of daylight, takes it, and slams it.
Lowry against Paul. Five on the clock. He kicks it to Bridges. Over Butler. Some solid defense from Butler. The Heat leading by 11. Outside Lowry. The shot's good on the assist by Butler.
This is what you get with Lowry, a confident shooter in these situations.
Lowry against Paul. And that time, also a missed shot. Miami's gone 3 of 4 from long range in the game. Tucker the pass to Lowry. Outside for Robinson. Dishes it to Tucker. Robinson against Booker. Shoots from the line. Here's Adebayo. Tucker with the ball. He's against Bridges. Lets the three fly. Oh, and he almost had a 4-point play right there. He'll go to the line with a chance for 3.
You know, it's easy to see why Kyle Lowry has racked up so many all-star selections over his career. His leadership on the floor and his willingness to fight for every play is truly exceptional.
Well, Kyle Lowry, one of the big names in free agency last summer, made his mind up pretty quickly and wanted to go to Miami. With his competitive nature, he should be a terrific fit with the culture the Heat have built.
Well, their pass to Adebayo. And just about 3 minutes through the fourth quarter here, it falls for the 6th time in 7 tries this contest. That's 86%. And guys, what do you think about the hustle stance for the Heat?
Contested shots and block shots. That's been their bread and butter defensively, giving up no easy looks.
But also, they put the offense on its heel. Look at the number of steals they've been able to get. And that's something they also can take great pride in.
Lowry passes to Adebayo. And Tucker kicks to Lowry. And again, Miami with the triple.
Kyle looks confident in everything he does, and that confidence rubs off on the team.
Three-pointer, Crowder, and a great assist by Paul as that one goes in. Paul's got 4 assists in the game.
And so just rolling to the finish line now in what has been a very confident-looking performance for the Heat.
Well, the one thing that jumps out in this game is the free throw shooting, which they did a much better job at.
Absolutely. A big plus.
And oftentimes your performance at the line can be the difference in a game. And I think tonight we saw that.
And you know, looking back at all the contributions tonight, it was a really phenomenal all-around game for Bam Adebayo.
You know, he was flying around on both ends of the floor. Terrific energy and enthusiasm. And that rubbed off on his teammates. I thought he was a catalyst tonight.
On the wing, Bridges. Rebound by the Heat. 41 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Tucker dishes to Robinson. Ayton against Adebayo. Over Ayton. Adebayo with the bucket. And the Heat lead by 20.
They just blocked out the noise, kept on grinding, and this is their reward.
And guess what? It's going to be a fun flight home. Total team effort. Big win on the road.
Butler passes to Lowry. Back to Butler. Some nice ball movement here by the Heat. Floats it up for Adebayo. And stolen by Ayton. Kicks it out to Booker. No good on the triple. And so Miami takes this one by a big margin. Thank you, David. Great interview once again. And that's going to do it tonight.
Grant, no shortage of athleticism on display tonight.
Here we go.
Something you'd know a little bit about.
Well, you know, BA, in my younger days, I might have caught a few guys, but maybe we'll see a few highlights tonight, too.
So let's take a look at the Phoenix Suns starting lineup. Crowder and Ayton, the bigs. Paul and Booker, the talented backcourt. And it's Bridges in at the small forward position. Now here's Ayton. Outside Booker, takes a three. Nice start for him, sinking his first shot.
Well, this is very much the definition of a shooting guard. Booker always looking to rise and fire from range.
Here's Young. Collins finds Young. This one for three. No good on the shot. And Phoenix will come the other way. It's Bridges on the wing. Outside Booker. Pass to Paul. Five to shoot. Nice move. And it's good on the lay-in.
Chris Paul not only has a great handle, but man, his footwork is so good. There is an absolute certainty that when Chris Paul stops playing basketball, he will be in Springfield in the Hall of Fame. Wherever he's been able to play, he has been able to thrive.
Here's Phoenix. Booker for three. Another three for Phoenix.
When you're a player like Devin Booker, whether you're playing with the ball or in this instance without, your instinct is, I'm going to rise and fire on the catch.
Now here's Young on the take. And here's Collins for three. Can't get it to drop. And it's Phoenix's ball. They've gone on an 8-0 run. The kick out to Paul. A chance to extend the lead to double digits, but it's no good. And with Paul, after some injuries early, he changed how he went about his offense.
Well, you think about him coming out of...
Oh, that's something else, man!
Beautiful. Finally, a make for this team. Hopefully it gives them a little confidence.
It's usually interesting. After a bit of a struggle, does the first bucket get you into a little rhythm now?
And the first quarter of action, 2 minutes in. Paul with it. Pass to Ayton. Paul against Young. Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot two. That one on Young.
Some people don't give Chris Paul enough credit for his outstanding shooting, but he can knock it down. You can't give him any room.
Well, Grant, Chris Paul just gets more and more reliable as a shooter, even after all these years in the league.
Yeah, I mean, he's always been smart with his shots, but he has great efficiency for a guard, and he could easily put up bigger scoring numbers, but that's not his focus.
Bogdanovich, that's good.
Once he saw the smaller defender guarding him, he took it right to the rack.
First quarter of basketball, just over 2.5 minutes played so far. Paul passes to Booker. Bridges, left side. Back to Booker. 5 on the clock. The kick out to Paul. The Suns need to get off a shot. Booker, good.
I just love the ball movement.
For Atlanta, they've gone 2 for 5 to start today's game. Paul against Bogdanovich. Back to Young from the arc. That one goes. Now he's 1 for 2.
Known for his long-range shooting, when Young gets some wiggle room, he fires with confidence.
Paul against Young. It's Bridges on the wing. Outside Booker. And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws.
Boy, Devin Booker is just such an explosive force on the offensive end. He can take over a game each and every night he steps between the lines.
Boy, when Booker gets locked indoors, he's as deadly as they come in the NBA.
Well, the list of guys who've gone for a 70-point eruption is still very short. 20 points per game for almost the entirety of his career. This guy scores with ease. I don't care what defender you send it in.
And they may have talked about shot selection coming into this.
Outside Paul. Hey, rejected by Capella. And it's going to be out of bounds. The Suns will retain possession. There's 42 seconds left to play in the first. Bogdanovich from long range. That's in. Coming off an assist from Young. Young's got his third assist of the night. Paul against Young. Outside Paul. On the wing, Crowder. Shoots over Collins. Phoenix no good that time either.
I think this is a spot he has got to become more consistent from if you want to command the defender's respect.
Young on the attack. He nails it, and we're tied. Young's got 5 now.
And although Young is a smaller guard, he doesn't lack confidence, even amongst the trees.
Some great action here early as we end the first quarter in a tie. And we'll be back shortly for the...
Fans, your Atlanta Hawks dancing. Fans, your Atlanta Hawks dancing.
And this has been a fairly close game through the first quarter. We'll see what happens here in the second. All right, guys, what do you think about the Hawks here in this one?
They're off to a rock-solid start. They brought a well-thought-out plan into this one.
What terrific work at the offensive end. They have built some early momentum here.
Collins at the 4 with Capella at center. In the backcourt, Young and Bogdanovich. And it's Reddish in at the 3, the small forward. So that's the lineup for Atlanta.
Good execution. They're getting some short-range looks here.
Pass to Paul. He hits that one. 2 for 5 now.
What a savvy pass by Devin Booker, making the smart choice, moving the basketball.
Booker against Young. Capella, the pass to Young. From behind the arc. And it's Phoenix with the rebound. Right side, Paul. Pass to Bridges. There's the 3. That shot is off. And it'll be the Hawks taking it the other way. Young with it, now guarded by Booker. Collins, left side. Oh, they get a hand on it. Capella finds Young. Going inside. Second chance shot. And Capella with the lay-in.
Hey, they're just getting pushed around inside.
The Suns trailing. And just about a minute and a half has passed here in the second quarter. Paul passes to Booker. He's got it. 4 for 4 now. He's automatic. And Grant, you were a big wing with skill. That type of player very much in demand in today's game.
Well, I mean, today's NBA is all about versatility. Can you get it done offensively and defensively? Players with size and perimeter skills are very much invaluable to their team.
Well, the strong drive by D-Book just forces the defender's hand right there. You give this guy an opening and he will attack it.
So he gets them both.
He's making the most of every trip to the line, providing for his team.
Young, the pass to Bogdanovich. Back to Young. There's the triple. Another shot. Pass to Reddish. Fires for 3. Sinks the tray. And the Hawks lead by 1.
Nice awareness there from the big man Collins. Solid at finding his teammates when they're open.
Bridges outside. Back to Paul. Outside for Booker. Ayton passes to Paul. Counted from distance. Paul's got his 3rd bucket of the night.
There's so much confidence in his ability to make range shots. Chris Paul knocks down the 3.
Outside Bogdanovich. There's Young with the 3. Another 3 for Atlanta.
That's how you up the ante. Come right back at it.
And you would expect nothing less from these two, taking pride and making plays.
Booker, good.
I'll tell you what, they are on fire this quarter, taking total command of this game.
Outside Young. Bogdanovich from long range. And Ayton pulls it down. Phoenix has gone 2 of 3 from the three-point line in the second. Closing in on 4 minutes played here in the second quarter. Paul against Bogdanovich. Paul passes to Booker. From outside, off the mark.
He didn't make them pay for that weak defense, but they just can't rely on him to miss those kind of shots.
Reddish. And it's Phoenix with the rebound.
Cam Reddish. That's his first personal foul. Team second.
The Suns have gone 4 for 6 here in the second. 1 minute left to play in the first half of basketball. Paul into the lane. Bridges left side. Pass to Ayton. Back to Bridges. Now here's Ayton. Out to Bridges. Whoops, there's the shot clock violation. So they'll turn it over, and it's a completely new group for the Suns. There's 42 seconds left in the first half. Here's Capella. And here's Bogdanovich. Oh, the Hawks again cannot hit it. Johnson against Young. Johnson inside. And he banks in the layup. Johnson's got his first 2 points.
That's where they'd like all their shots to come from.
Payne against Young. And he drops in the layup off the glass.
And once more this half, they find a way to get great position inside.
From deep three-point range. And no good. Trying to get that one to fall. And we're through the first half of... Allie, as always, thank you.
28.
And in that first half, we saw a pretty tight battle. We'll soon find out what sort of adjustments were discussed during halftime. Boy, we're seeing a tremendous game from Devin Booker.
He took a head-on approach in the first half, going straight at the D and drawing fouls.
I have to love his tenacity. This guy stays in attack mode, makes defenders work, tries to keep them off balance.
On the floor for Phoenix. JaVale McGee out there with Dario Saric. Then it's Cameron Johnson. Then there's Cam Payne. And it's Shamet in at the 2 guard. Outside Payne. Pass to Shamet. Takes the 3. Here's Saric. And he was fouled in the act of shooting. Opportunity for a 3-point play here.
There is a heart and passion that Saric brings to the game every night. Good job initiating contact. Boy, one thing you love about Dario Saric, his ability to pass as a big man. This guy has great vision and the ability to deliver the basketball.
Gallinari with it. No luck on that one. The Suns go the other way with it. And now they decide to foul intentionally. And Doris Saric, almost like a store-brand version of Jokic with how he can create.
Oh, that's a great description because there are some fantastic store brands. He's got that same skill set, right? This guy is always going to find a way to contribute because he's got such a well-rounded offensive game.
Payne against Wright. Just 4 to shoot. From deep, Johnson. Atlanta with the rebound. And Hunter, here we go. Crafty move. And he takes it up and lays it in.
Well, Danilo Gallinari, obviously much more known as a scorer, but how about the court vision there?
Pass to Shamet. Third quarter here, over a minute and a half into it. And the layup is good. Shamet's gotten his first basket of the night.
Well, defensively, to me, you've got to do a better job communicating once the screen comes.
Now Wright. Well, no scoring yet from him, but that's likely to change. The Hawks need to get one up here. Herter can't hit.
A rare miss for him at point-blank range. That's one he'd like to have back.
Just under 2.5 minutes into this third quarter now. Outside Payne. Here he goes. Off with the layup. The Hawks trailing. Here's Hunter. Uses the glass to finish the layup. Hunter's got 4 points in the quarter. For Phoenix, they've gotten 2 of 4 shots to go since the break. Pass to Shamet. Right around 3 minutes into this second half. Good on the shot. And the Suns lead by 3.
Assertive move. You can tell the game's heating up a bit.
Outside Hunter. Back to Wright. Pass to Gallinari. It's stolen by Saric. And the Suns pushing it up now. And McGee with the stuff.
And that's gotta hurt. A turnover for a free run at the rim.
And now we know who has the momentum.
It's still close, though. These teams have been neck and neck. Let's see the response here.
Here's Herter. That three's off the mark. The Suns have gone 4 of 6 from the floor in this third quarter. McGee, a screen on Wright. Payne, the pass to McGee. A minute 4 left in the third quarter. To the wing on the left. 4 on the clock. Here's Johnson. And a foul called on the way up. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line.
Hey, if you can't block it, sending him to the line can be the next best thing.
And the Hawks going with a whole new group out there. And a new group getting ready for the Suns. DeAndre Ayton, he's checked in for McGee. Crowder comes in for Saric. Booker, he's checked in for Shamet. And it's Chris Paul in for Payne.
You don't want to stop the clock right there. I'm not quite sure what he was thinking.
Stolen by Ayton. Left side Paul. Outside Booker. Pass to Ayton. No one near him. And that one's long.
Well, you simply have to shake that one off, right? You can't let that kind of missed opportunity bother you.
Outside Bogdanovich. 4-3. Hey, now 5 for 8. Shooting a pretty good percentage right now. Phoenix has gone 4 of 9 so far from the perimeter. And here's Paul. Pass to Ayton. Back to Paul. And we've watched 3 so far in this one. The Suns on top, up 4.
All right, look who's coming over the court. Come on, get loud.
And let's take this opportunity to show you our State Farm assist of the game.
Woo, I'm fired up to see this dish one more time. It's always great to see your 2 guards share the wealth.
You love the unselfishness, finding the best look, and it doesn't matter who's taking it.
And with 3 quarters behind us, we'll start the 4th in what is still anybody's ball game. In the backcourt, Young and Bogdanovich. Collins at the 4 with Capella at center. And it's Reddish in at the 3 slot. So that's the Hawks 5. Young against Paul. Hey, rejected by Capella. And it goes out of bounds. That went off Capella. His shot was hindered by that momentous mobile 1 block.
Yeah, obviously he had the shot well anticipated, able to shut it down with authority.
And here are the Suns now. They lead by 4. Ayton, no good.
One reason this game is so tight is because both teams are hitting the boards with reckless abandon.
Ball against Young. Down to 5 on the shot clock from outside the arc. Here's Reddish. And Ayton pulls it down. Ayton's got 4 rebounds now. Here's Bridges. Outside Booker. Outside Paul. Nails it from beyond the arc.
Well, pre-shot preparation is there. Chris Paul anticipating his teammates going to deliver it, and then he delivers on the make.
All right, look who's coming under the board. Come on, get loud for the ETL Hawks Dancers.
Gives us a chance to catch up with Allie LaForce.
Thanks, guys. I got a chance to hear what Monty Williams was saying to his team. He complimented the three-point shooting. He said, quote, "It's one thing to get the look, it's another to bury it. I believe in you guys. I think you've got this game on lock. Let's go out there and let's take this. Guys."
All right, appreciate it, Allie. Bridges down low. And it's Bridges with the jam.
Well, you cannot let Mikal Bridges get into the paint because he's going to hammer it home when you do.
Young finds Bogdanovich. Back to Young. The 3. Good. That's his 5th bucket in 9 attempts.
Pick works well there, but the defense left a lot to be desired.
It takes incredible effort to stay connected to the hip of the offensive player. You've got to want to work.
Outside Paul. And they forced the shot clock violation. Great D. Atlanta's gone 6 of 14 from the perimeter tonight. Young against Paul. Outside Bogdanovich. And Reddish gets it to go. And now just a 4-point Phoenix lead.
They're going at it on offense. Neither team backing down.
I'll tell you, we have seen great execution from both teams. Neither one giving an inch here.
Paul passes to Booker. The kick out to Paul. Lets it go from deep. He can't get it to go, so Atlanta will take it the other way. Bogdanovich with it. Now guarded by Crowder. And they call the 8-second violation. Too much time getting it up court. Paul against Young. Outside Paul. Capella with a block. Outside Young. Now here's Bogdanovich. Back to Young. Launches the 3. He's got it. 6 of 10 now.
A huge shot. His three-point shooting has been outstanding tonight.
Yeah, he's done more work outside the arc than inside, and that's not going to change now. They'll ride his long-range game all the way to the end of this one.
Bridges passes to Paul. Clock at 6. Bridges finds Paul. Paul with another miss.
This has not been his best quarter.
And you know what? They keep calling his number, and they're simply trying to get him out of this funk.
Back to Young. Screen by Capella. To take the lead. And it's good.
And the stakes were high right there. What a bucket.
I'll tell you, that changes things, doesn't it? Good job, young fella. What a game. Booker
against Bogdanovich. Inside Booker. To win the drought. Yeah!
Ooh, a clutch bucket. A defensive stop now could be all it takes to clinch the win.
Young with it. Driving in. It's good!
Trust Young to put the offense on his back. He loves showing up and doing big numbers for his team.
Ooh, anticipated the pass. It's a turnover. And so they choose to intentionally foul.
That's his first personal foul. 14 foul.
And so it's Atlanta who scrapes by with a win. What a performance they had here at home today.
I'll tell you what.
Welcome, everyone. Thanks for lots of speed and athleticism on the floor tonight. Brent, what do you think could determine the outcome?
Well, if you're going to play that fast, you're going to have to make decisions that don't catch up with the speed. And that means making the right quick decisions and not rushing things. If these teams get ahead of themselves, the first ones to do that, they might find themselves in a hole.
Looking at the starting five for the Atlanta Hawks. Collins and Capella make up the inside pair. Young and Bogdanovich, they have the guard duty. And it's Reddish in at the small forward position. Now here's Butler. After the miss from Trae Young. And that's an intentional foul.
Yeah, not sure what that was about. I mean, talk about a brain cramp.
Team foul.
Here's Butler. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
That's his first.
And Jimmy Butler, while he's a good shooter, not a great shooter, Brent, from beyond the arc.
He's good enough there, and will take, I guess, the right ones, Kevin, to keep pressure on because you want to take the open threes. But he knows his game so well, and he'll continue to attack. He'll continue to find ways to expose defenses in the mid-range to make the impact on the game offensively that we're so accustomed to from Jimmy Butler.
Here's Adebayo. Rebound by the Hawks.
Oh, you could tell right there he just wanted to go for the jam, but the defense too good and distracting.
Connects from three-point range.
Bogdanovich has such a nice repeatable motion on his perimeter game. Beautiful three ball there.
Lowry drives in and blocked the ball with his palm. What a defensive play. And here's Young. He'll bring it up for the Atlanta Hawks. There's the drive. Outside Collins. Another three for Atlanta.
Collins does a nice job there preparing for that shot using his base.
They need a good offensive possession.
Yeah, they've gone a long time without a bucket.
Lowry finds Adebayo. The shot's good on the assist by Lowry.
Uncovered at the rim, finding cracks in the defense here early on.
Just really smart basketball and exploiting whatever holes that he's seeing right now in the defensive squad.
Outside Bogdanovich. Adebayo with the ball. Now guarded by Bogdanovich. Butler from outside. Good ball movement here by Miami. And it's Lowry penetrating. It's good.
Oh, nice drive by Lowry. Cutting the defense to pieces and then getting himself open for a look.
Now Young. Capella sets a screen for Young. The pass to Capella. 6 to shoot. Atlanta needs to get off a shot here. Here's Collins. That shot off, and it's Miami the other way. And here in the first, approaching 3 minutes played. Lowry drives in. Pass to Robinson. And it's Robinson with the jam.
Oh, big finish, emphatic.
He hangs on the rim just for good measure. Wow. And here's Young. There's 1:54 left to play in the first quarter. For three, that falls. Nice feed that time from Bogdanovich.
Well, Bogdanovich would prefer to shoot it, but teammates so wide open, had to give it up.
Lowry against Young. Lowry kicks to Adebayo. Back to Lowry. Outside Butler. And Capella sends it back.
Intimidating right there. Capella just gets so long at times and throws that one away.
Bogdanovich finds Collins. Fires from deep. Bogdanovich, no luck.
And the great shooters know when they've got enough opening to go for the three. I didn't think it was a bad choice on that possession.
Now, here is Robinson. Lowry with the ball. Back to Robinson. Rebounded by Capella.
Not sure what the D was doing there. Clearly a breakdown. You can ill afford to give a guy like him that good a look.
Drops in the tray. Young's got his second basket of the night.
The
Trae Young has been inspired by the generation before him. Deep threes, that's his thing.
Lowry passes to Tucker. 30 seconds left to play in the first. Robinson goes in. The kick outside to Butler. Nifty move. It's going to be a 24-second shot clock violation. They turn it over. Let's take another look at the staunch defense during that mobile one block.
And an early swat like that can really set the tone. Now the shooters will be feeling his presence.
Here's Young. It's stolen by Adebayo. And so the first quarter is in the books. It's Atlanta up by 4. And back in a moment.
Fans, welcome your Miami Heat.
And thanks again for tuning in. If you're just joining us, we've played through one quarter of action so far. And what do you guys think so far about the offensive approach for the Hawks?
They've definitely had a hot hand from three-point range. Always nice to get off to a good start.
I'm loving the ping pong action of the ball tonight. A decent number of assists so far.
All fueled up and ready to go. Let's reset the lineups courtesy of Gatorade as the second quarter gets going. On the floor for Miami, Adebayo is the pivot with Tucker playing the 4. And Robinson on the wing. He's joined by Butler. And it's Lowry in at the point. And we've got an update here, so let's check in with David Aldridge reporting from the sideline.
Thank you, Kevin. Well, the Atlanta Hawks are back. Last season, they won the Southeast Division for the first time in 6 seasons. With quality players in every position, things are starting to gel. Trae Young said, "This feels good. We just have a lot of belief in each other." As they are poised to be good for a long time.
Well, they've clearly made the turn, David. Thanks. And here's Young from the arc. Trains the three-pointer. Young's got the lead up to 5 now for the Hawks.
Not a ton of times where Young is off the ball in a situation for catch and shoot, but he's still capable.
And he's good on the 3-ball.
Nice answer back there. Love to see the competitors.
Yeah, both teams finding ways to the three-point line and trying to take advantage from distance.
Bogdanovich goes in. Collins passes to Capella. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line. It's going to be on Bam Adebayo.
Capella's not backing down from that. He shoots right into the coverage to create that foul.
He hits the second from the line. There might be more talent at the point guard position now, Greg, than there's ever been in the NBA. But who do you think sits at the top of that list?
I mean, Kevin, there's so many incredible talents. And not that I'm dodging it, but honestly, the beauty is in the eye of the beholder. It depends on what kind of tickles your fancy in terms of the point guard. If it's the ability to shoot and play without it, Steph's at the top of your league list. But then you get a guy like Chris Paul, who I think is as good as anybody's ever been in the pick and roll. So they're just different ways to approach this thing. And, of course, now I've forgotten 4 or 5 guys that I should have added into this conversation.
And so they choose to intentionally foul.
Trae Young. That's his second personal foul. First team foul.
Here's Butler. Quarter 2 and just under 2.5 minutes gone by. Outside Robinson. Three-pointer in the hoop for his third make from the field. He's 3 for 4 thus far in the contest.
Feels like Jimmy Butler is getting better on how he finds the open teammates, really elevating his playmaking skills.
Collins in the post, guarded by Tucker. Capella kicks to Bogdanovich. Clock at 6. Fires the 3. It's hauled in by Bam Adebayo. Adebayo's got 4 rebounds in this game.
2 minutes.
Butler feeling out a bit. Pass to Tucker. Back to Butler. Driving to the basket. Oh, and the jam by Butler.
quick and athletic. Butler able to beat his opponents right to the 10.
And you look at the size of Bam Adebayo. Rare to see someone so big be so fluid with the ball.
And how much GA does that ability unlock what this team can do offensively around Bam? The DHOs or dribbling up from the post to make plays or involving him at the top of the key to find backdoor cutters. That's a lot of extra action for teams not to be able to prepare for because of Bam's skill. Well, we're chipping some orange paint off the rim here, guys. He must be more patient on offense and trying to find ways to penetrate inside and get closer to the rim.
Yeah, great outside shooting, really fueling this run.
Robinson against Bogdanovich. Back to Capella. Pass to Reddish. Outside Bogdanovich. And they get it. Buries it from three-point range. Bogdanovich has got 6.
Well, Bogdanovich coming right back down and going right back at it.
The drive by Lowry. And Robinson wide open. He shoots. That falls. Nice feed that time from Kyle Lowry. Robinson's got the lead. Back up to 5 now for the Heat. Young looking around. Going inside. And now we've got the intentional foul. For Atlanta, they have gone 1 for 2 on the night so far from the line.
And a season ago in the charity stripe, this is a group that shot an impressive 81%.
The next step for Trae Young is just having that ability to focus on the defensive end and make some impact plays there.
And the Heat going with the whole new group on the floor. 6-second difference between the shot and game play. Hero on the wing. This one for 3. Rebound by the Hawks. Now, here is Young. What a play! Simply drains it in at the buzzer.
One eye.
Your Miami Heat.
All right, David, thank you. We'll be back.
The Hawks, 23.
And in that first half, we saw a pretty tight battle. We'll soon find out what sort of adjustments were discussed during the half. Miami's gone 4-6 from outside the arc tonight. And so in the game for the Hawks. And the wings, Herter and Hunter. Gallinari is out there with Jang, and it's Wright in at the point. And Oladipo, here we go. And stolen by Jang. Here's Herter. No luck that time in the shot that would have put them on top. Hero with it. Now guarded by Gallinari. And an intentional foul right there.
That's his first personal foul. First team foul.
Now Hero. Shot clock at 6. A wide open look here for Oladipo. Misses the deep three-point attempt. Here's Herter. He's covered by Hero. Herter passes to Gallinari. Here's Jang. The Hawks working the ball around. For the lead. No good on that one. And it's Miami the other way.
And the rebound battle split evenly thus far.
And again, it's the Heat missing. Atlanta's gone 0-2 from deep to start things here in the second half. And we have an intentional foul there, GA. Wish I could say why.
That one's pretty strange. I mean, no idea what got into his head right there.
Right outside. To the inside. And stolen by Dedmon.
You can stay active on defense. Good things usually happen. Right there, quick hands helped alter what would have been a sure 2 there.
Hunter dishes to Gallinari, and that's a foul called on Gallinari. That'll be his second foul of the game.
And really just a great play to sacrifice his body and take the charge.
The Heat have gone 0-4 from the field in the second half, yet to find the mark. And Oladipo kicks to Hero. Back to Oladipo. And he drives in and finished off by Oladipo.
One of those guys who you say 6'4", but plays bigger. Oladipo with the strength to finish through the contact.
And this is his first trip to the line tonight. And the free throw, no good. The Hawks trail by 3.
One thing you love about stars like Danilo Gallinari is how they remind you that basketball is truly an international game.
And especially, GA, for Gallinari to want to come over and play against the best in the world. It wasn't about achieving MVPs and accolades in the Italian league. He wanted to stack up his skill set versus the best small forwards and power forwards in the NBA, and Gallo has had a remarkable career as a professional here in the States.
Strus's shot is good. Strus has got the lead up to 5 now for Miami.
Well, we've seen that movie a few times, haven't we? An easy bucket in the paint.
Right against Oladipo. Gallinari outside. Dedmon with the block.
You've got to respect the wingspan that time of Dwayne on that end. Look, you go up like that and you're a dead man.
2 minutes.
And here is Hero. He's been patient so far. Nothing on the scoreboard yet. Gets to the hoop. The 11-footer. Rebound by the Hawks. 1:41 left to play in the third. Guys, they're looking for a way to score here.
Yeah, they've had a tough time taking the lid off. Big hops from the backcourt.
Oh, absolutely. And maybe just what they need to get this game, GA, going in their direction.
Defense has got to be better. Flat out effort was not there.
Shots good by Hero.
In the flash, Tyler Hero makes his way to the inside. Nice use of his athleticism.
Right, the pass to Chang. 1:05 left to play here in the third. Back to Herter. Driving the lane. It's hauled in by the Heat. Dedmon's got 4 rebounds in this game. Hero passes to Strus. Back to Hero. Lets it go with the 3. And Wright pulls it down.
And on an open look like that, he's very gifted at making the weak coverage pay.
And it's a completely new group for Atlanta.
All right, fans, that was your Miami Heat dancers.
The Hawks trail by 5.
Noise, fans.
Young up top, guarded by Oladipo. Young, good.
Trae Young, one of those guys who you feel is capable of going off at any moment. One of the league's elite scorers.
Oladipo finds Hero. The 3 hits the 3-point bomb. Hero's got 5 points now in the quarter.
One of the more skilled offensive players that is on the floor here tonight. Not an easy fella to hold in check.
Young inside. Guarded by Oladipo. And with that, the Heat lead is cut down now to just 4 in the basket from Young. Oladipo with the ball. Good defensive work there by Young. The third quarter comes to a close. Heat lead by 4. We're going to...
Fans, welcome. Your Miami
And while we can now, let's take a look at today's State Farm assist of the game.
And how about the floor generalship right here? I mean, showing us why they're always in good hands when he's the man in charge.
Great hands, great vision. That makes great things happen for your offense.
And I know I speak for all of us when I say I can't wait to see what kind of finish awaits us here in the fourth quarter. Butler and Tucker up in the forward spot. Backcourt pair for them. It's Lowry and Robinson. And it's Adebayo in at the 5, roaming the paint. That's the group on the 4 for Miami. Lowry kicks to Robinson. A 3 ball. Atlanta with the rebound. Capella's got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. Young from deep 3-point range. That doesn't go in. Had a chance, though, to take the lead. Driving inside. A putback, and it's put back up and in by Capella. And the Hawks lead by 1.
Not a lot of plays drawn up for Capella, so his energy and involvement come from that kind of activity there.
Butler up top. Oh, and the jam by Butler. Game winding down, and they just keep changing leads.
And guys, no separation yet, and I really don't think we're going to see any all the way down.
Lowry against Young. Jacks up a three. It's Adebayo with the rebound. Adebayo's got his 6th rebound on the night.
He was terrific shooting the ball in the first half, but he looks a little bit slower out there, possibly leg tired here in the second half.
Outside Butler. Kicks to Tucker. Robinson against Collins. And Lowry has it in the corner. The Heat need to get a shot off. Adebayo.
Capella like a brick wall right now, using his entire body to create that kind of coverage.
Good on the shot.
And the team counts on Lowry in moments like this. He keeps his cool and finds the big basket.
Now the pass to Reddish. Off target from outside.
And I think that one could have easily have fallen for him.
Here's Butler. Oh, and the jam by Butler.
Man, no question. Jimmy Butler all the way.
The Hawks trail by 5. Guys are looking for a spark here.
Yeah, a cold stretch offensively, for sure.
Collins wide open. He fires. Off target with his 3. Miami's gone to the three-pointer 11 times tonight, and they'll 5 of them. And there's the call on Kyle Lowry. That'll be his 2nd foul of the game.
Oh, great defense there. Anticipated the play and got there first.
Bounce pass Young. Capella, the pass to Bogdanovich. Young in the corner. Here's the 3. Headshot off. And it's Miami the other way. Here's Butler. Outside Robinson. Sinks it. What range from outside. Wow. And now an 8-point Miami lead. Capella with a screen on Lowry. Young dishes to Collins. Down low. They need this one. And Bogdanovich lays it in. 8 points for Bogdanovich.
Bogdanovich, we saw a little bit of this during the All-Star weekend. He can play with a little bit of flair. And you know he's confident when he starts to show those signs.
Butler in the corner. 6 to shoot. With the drive. It's stolen by Capella.
This is a do-or-die possession. They have got to get points.
You can't make any mistakes right here if you want to keep hope alive. Their execution has to be precise.
Now, here's Bogdanovich. Young with no one around. That 3 off the mark.
You know, the ill-advised threes isn't how you want to close the gap. They've got to have better shot selection.
Outside Robinson. To the wing right side. Tucker the pass to Adebayo. And Capella sends it back.
Can't waste any time here.
Well, it's probably a little bit too late here, but you really need to score a bucket here to stay alive.
And it's Adebayo with the ball for Miami. They've allowed just 7 points here in the 4th quarter. Stolen by Collins. Now, here's Reddish. Now recovering. Money!
And that's some athleticism on display as Cam Reddish gets to the rim.
Lowry feeling it out a bit. And so the big win by Miami in a tight game. It was a fantastic. All right, David, thank you. And that'll wrap it up, folks.
guard, 6.
A rarity tonight, Smitty. Both teams tonight run their offenses through the post.
BA, we can expect a physical game tonight. And with the right players, you can still win by playing inside out.
All right, now the opening lineup for Phoenix. Bridges and Crowder holding down the forward spots. Paul and Booker, the talented backcourt. And it's Ayton in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. Now here's Crowder. Outside for Booker. Pass to Paul. To the paint. And stolen by Adebayo.
Yeah, tough entry pass. You want to kick the ball down low, but you have to be crafty about how you do it.
Outside Robinson. Three-pointer. And that's good. His first bucket of the game.
Defensively, you have to stay connected to him on the perimeter.
Phoenix timeout. Who wants a taster? Fans, welcome your Miami Heat dancers. Give them a hand, fans. Your Miami Heat dancers.
Who got CP?
Now here's Paul. Bridges outside. Up top, Ayton. Uncovered. It's hauled in by the Heat.
Rare for him to get a wide-open shot from mid-range and fail to connect. Jimmy Butler, one of the great two-way wings we have. Some call him the most complete wing. Hard to argue with the defense he plays.
And setting the tempo with an assertive move. Like, where was the defense on that play?
No excuse. You have to be aware. He should be on your radar all the time.
Now here's Paul. Pass to Bridges. Here's Paul. Just 5 on the clock. And stolen by Adebayo. Fast break Miami. Butler on the wing. Robinson on the wing. Butler against Bridges. And Adebayo slams it in.
Doesn't get any higher percentage than this. Adebayo is ferocious when he gets it in close.
And with Butler in his defense, he is a menace. Brings intensity and energy every game.
Also add the versatility with who he can guard. Always a threat to come up with a steal. He's an elite defender.
Now here's Butler. Driving inside. And Ayton pulls it down.
Ooh, old school right there. No easy buckets.
And Adebayo slams it in.
The veteran point guard, Kyle Lowry, is terrific at setting the table for uncovered teammates.
Booker, the pass to Paul. Just over 2.5 minutes played here in the first. Out of bounds. It'll be Miami's ball. For Miami, they've gone 4 of 6 in the first quarter. Paul against Lowry. Launches it. And again, Miami with a triple.
And what's working here, each guy is willing to make the next pass.
Pass to Bridges. Oh, it's stolen by Butler. Tucker with the ball from downtown. And Ayton pulls it down.
This is the shot they wanted to get. Right guy, right spot, wrong result.
Oh, it's stolen by Tucker. Lowry, the pass to Adebayo. Out to Lowry. 6 to shoot. Back to Adebayo. That's good. And so Lowry with the assist. Adebayo's got 8 points. And a breakdown here, guys. The hustle stats for the Heat.
Their aggressiveness on D has been the most glaring aspect of this game so far. They have the Heat turned all the way up in this first half.
One thing I've also noticed is how quick their hands have been tonight. Thanks to that, they've gotten a lot of points off turnovers.
Here's Lowry, following the score by Phoenix. Robinson gets the bucket.
This has been just a dreadful start for them defensively. Not good at all.
Here's Bridges. The shot misses. Some solid defense from Butler. Paul with a steal. Outside Booker. Pass to Aiden. And Aiden with the stuff.
Good court vision from Booker. He sees a wide open man and gets him the ball for an assist.
Lowry against Paul. Lowry outside with the drive, and he's in the books. Now 1 for 2.
And their offense looking like a well-oiled machine.
Crowder outside. Outside Paul. Down low. Here's Aiden. And Aiden with the stuff.
And this is CP3's game. He's all about trying to get his teammates involved.
Paul against Lowry. Pass to Adebayo. And here's Butler outside. And the Heat, another 3.
Their ability to space the floor has been the story of this game.
If you love analytics, this is what this is all about. They favor the 3-ball. You can pile up points in a hurry.
And so it's Miami in control with a 16.
All right, look who's coming onto the court. Come on and get loud for the Miami Heat.
Great to have you with us. Second quarter of basketball. This game has not exactly been neck and neck, but plenty of time left in this one. And quite a position here for the Heat to be in. What do you guys think?
You know, they've been relentless in how they attack the paint.
They came in looking to attack from the get-go, willing to be physical and setting the tone.
On the wing, Robinson and Butler. Inside, it's Adebayo with Tucker playing the 4. And it's Lowry in at the point. That's the group in the game for the Heat. Well, it's hard to talk about Lowry without mentioning his fantastic defense.
Quick and physical with ball handlers. Tough to back down in the post and just brings the effort on every play.
Paul passes to Booker. Back to Paul. Outside Booker. Shot clock at 6. And the layup is good off the glass.
A versatile scorer. At 6'5", Booker has enough size to make plays in the painted area.
Outside Butler. Into the lane. They get the rebound. Here's Lowry. And count that. 2 points and a chance for one more at the line.
I like their mindset. Staring at a deficit, they're pounding it inside for high-quality shots.
A capable scorer from all 3 levels, but what's really unique about Kyle Lowry is his physicality near the rim. He bullies defenders.
Bridges right side. And it's Bridges with the jam.
He almost brought the basket down on top of himself.
Oh, there's hang time, and then there's the time to hang. And something Lowry's always had, great strength.
You know what? He helps set a physical tone for the team. That's what you expect from your 7-footer, not your 6-footer.
Lowry, the pass to Robinson. Over Crowder. There's the block.
Jay Crowder didn't give up on the play. Tracking the ball, blocking the shot. His coach appreciates the hustle.
And the Suns with possession, trailing by 17. Time now to hear from our reporter, Allie LaForce.
In 2016, the NBA Players Association made history, voting to extend health insurance to retired players with at least 3 years of service. Chris Paul said, quote, "They paved the way for our game. This is just the little that we could do. Whenever my tenure is up as president of the union, that will be easily the greatest achievement." Brian?
Boy, that is big time, Allie. Good stuff there. Thank you for that. Lowry, the pass to Robinson. Here's Tucker. Off the mark there with a 3. The Suns have gone 3 of 3 to begin the second. For 3, Robinson. Outside Tucker. Back to Adebayo. Adebayo is doubled. Robinson on the wing. Cash money on the open jump shot. Robinson's got his 3rd basket on the night right there.
And right there, I like how Adebayo takes his time, scans the floor, makes the unselfish play.
Tipped away and stolen by Adebayo. Stolen stolen by Ayton. And the Suns pushing it up now. Pushing it up now. Paul can't get it to go. The Heat have gotten 2 of 5 shots to fall this second quarter. Lowry outside. Back to Butler. No good on the 3. Butler's gone 1 of 3 shooting so far. Ayton with it. Picked up by Tucker. Paul into the lane. Back to Crowder. Up and over Lowry. The ball's knocked loose. And he recovers it. Booker, the pass to Paul. Second shot opportunity.
Chris Paul did a nice job with the pump fake, getting his defender up in the air.
That's good for Paul. A line change here for Miami.
Shooting for Phoenix.
And good on the second, so he makes them both. We've got 1:28 left to play in the first half. And the foul called on Victor Oladipo. That's his first foul.
And this kind of selflessness is great to see. Textbook positioning to draw the charge.
And it's a completely new group for the Suns. Here's Shaman. Stolen by Hero. Inside. Here's Morris. Oh, and a slam dunk by Morris.
Continues to develop as a playmaker. It's nice to see Tyler Hero create for others.
Outside Payne. Pass to Shaman. Out to the wing. And so he draws the foul. Headed to the line to shoot a pair.
That type of range and confidence, Landry Shaman's shooting is very important.
And he makes the first but misses the second.
Getting themselves to the line this quarter is a good way to get their offense rolling.
Took the opportunity when he saw it. Hero's got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for 3.
And the defense is really allowing them too much room on the perimeter.
And here's Payne outside. Doesn't go, and he's 0 for 1 from the floor.
Uncontested look. Can't fault the shot selection. He's money from there.
They're really dictating the tempo on both ends of the court. You love it.
This has been an impressive performance tonight. Even with a big lead, they've maintained their focus.
Now here's McGee. He's closely guarded. And Johnson gets it to go on the assist by McGee. Johnson's got his first points of the night.
That's been the story of their offense so far. Getting a number of looks from point-blank range.
And so it's Miami ending the quarter with a 20-point edge. And with the second half upon us, we'll find out if this game becomes the rout that it's threatening to be. One guy who's been getting it done is Duncan Robinson.
I like how they control the tempo and play to his strengths.
And many of those quality shots have been jumpers. A very high percentage of those in the first half.
And so in the game for the Suns, Landry Shaman is out there with Cameron Payne. Then there's JaVale McGee. Then it's Cameron Johnson. And it's Kaminsky in at power forward. Deflects the pass. Pass to Shaman. The 3. He buries it from 3. And we're seeing teams pick up the pace. Something you set the trend for in Phoenix, Grant. Why do you think that's becoming more prevalent?
Great question. I mean, in today's game, we're all about the analytics, and that has shown that you shoot a higher percentage earlier in the shot clock. So it makes sense to push the tempo and see what you can get early.
It's been a devastating night for them. Nothing has come easy, Grant.
Nothing indeed. Even when they've tried to make adjustments, it just hasn't worked.
Hero, the pass to Morris. Back to Hero. He takes it in. Here's Dedmon. And it's flushed down. A nice jam.
And above the rim finisher, Dedmon gets most of his points right at the rack.
Payne against Oladipo. Payne, pass to Johnson. Payne with it. Well, he hasn't scored yet, but I'm sure that'll change. Shot clock at 5. The Suns need to get off a shot. McGee. Rebound by the Heat. It's a one-on-one situation.
Drawing so much attention. Oladipo rotates the ball to the open man.
And Phoenix shooting around 44%. Not bad.
The former #2 overall pick in 2013, Oladipo gives you production, but he also plays with a bit of an edge.
Here's Payne. That one is off. And Miami will go the other way with it. Here's Hero. Missed inside. The Suns have gone just 1 of 3 in the second half. And here's Payne. Pass to McGee. And the call will be against Tyler Hero. That'll be a second foul of the game. And no doubt, when he's rolling, Oladipo strikes fear in the hearts of the opponents.
Yeah, B.A., I mean, he's merciless on the attack. He plays with so much heart and passion. Not much fun to play against, but he's exciting to watch.
That one goes in.
Beautiful location on the pass, as usual. Led his man perfectly.
Oladipo against Payne. Oh, McGee with the block. Kaminsky with it. He's working on Morris. Here's Shamet. And the Suns get another 3.
If you're the D, you gotta chase Shamet off the perimeter. He's too dangerous from outside the arc.
Pass to Morris. Back to Oladipo. Here's Strus. Hero outside. Again, the Heat misses.
And he almost made them regret defending him so loosely.
Oh, got a piece of it. Oh, it's stolen by Oladipo. Here's Dedmon. Second chance effort. That's a foul. Called on Cameron Johnson. That's his first foul.
Personal foul. First team foul.
A little under 3.5 minutes off the clock now in the third quarter. Hero for 3.
I'll tell you what, he's been off target all night, and his teammates have had to rally.
He's looking pretty unsettled at the moment. Doesn't seem like he has a great feel for his shot.
And McGee with the stuff.
You see his length, the explosion, making sure of that one.
Oladipo, the pass to Hero. Oh, McGee with the block. It's a one-on-one situation. Pass to Shamet. Outside Payne. And he drives in. Up top, McGee. Oladipo against Payne. Just 5 to shoot. Johnson inside. Oh, and Johnson slams it in.
And just a lack of fight right now on the defensive end.
Right? At least on that slam it was. That's one way to let a team back in the game.
Yeah, defensively, your mantra at this point has to be no easy buckets.
And there's the drive. Pass to Dedmon. And he makes it. Dedmon's got 8 points here in the quarter. We've got 22 seconds left in the third. Now Payne. Now quiet so far offensively, searching for his first points of the game. Here's Shamet. Back to McGee. Beyond the arc. No good that time. And so it's Miami with an impressive 16-point lead heading into the break. And a worthy candidate tonight as we take a look at our State Farm assist of the game.
And just a selfless decision from your 2-guard, showing his ability to get his teammates good looks.
At his position, traditionally, his job is to shoot the basketball. Give him credit for keeping his eyes up and just taking what the defense allows.
And as we head into the fourth, we'll see if there's a comeback in the works or if it's more of the same for the first 3 quarters. Heading the backcourt, it's Lowry and Robinson. At the forward slots, Butler and Tucker. And it's Adebayo in at the 5, roaming the paint. That's the group in the game for the Heat. Back to Tucker. Fires from deep. Sinks it from distance. And the Heat lead by 16.
The defense was just nowhere to be found. Because of that, he adds to their lead.
You can't afford to give him space. Those kinds of mistakes have been the story of this game.
Lowry against Paul. Back to Booker. Three-pointer. It doesn't go for him. Miami has gone 7 of 14 from the perimeter in this one. Butler passes to Robinson. And a great assist by Butler as that one goes.
A solid all-around player. Jimmy Butler understands the importance of sharing the ball with open guys.
Paul against Lowry. And there's the call. It's on Bam Adebayo. That's foul number 2 for him.
First team foul.
Booker against Robinson. Ayton passes to Crowder. It's Bridges on the wing. Pass to Ayton. And here's Paul. The three is up.
You can see on plays like that just how hard it can be to shake Lowry off.
Outside Tucker. Here's the three. Gets the three to fall.
That's been typical of their performance today. They're sharing the ball and creating good shots.
Outside Paul. Bridges outside. Crowder outside. Oh, and just miss after miss right now. The Heat have gone a perfect 3 for 3 here in the fourth. Lowry finds Adebayo. Back to Lowry. Jacks up a three. Knocks down the long J.
Their defense has to do a better job of smothering those shooters.
Booker, the pass to Paul. Just over 2.5 minutes played now. Final quarter of regulation. And it's Jimmy Butler with the foul. That's his first foul. Paul draws the double. Pass to Ayton. Clock at 4. Ooh, poked away. And it goes out of bounds. That one off Lowry. Here's Ayton. And it's going to be a 24-second violation. They turn it over. Paul against Lowry. Pass to Adebayo. Stolen by Booker. Here's a three from Paul. And again, it's the Suns missing. The Heat have got all 4 shots to go in this final quarter. Lowry drawing the double team. Stolen by Bridges. Crowder, the pass to Booker. Back to Crowder. Another miss. They desperately need a bucket. Pass to Tucker. Fires the three. And Ayton pulls it down. Ayton's got his 6th rebound on the night. Paul finds Booker from deep. Tries again. Right side Paul. Count that one.
And you can see how scary this team can be when everything is clicking for them. Just a terrific performance for the Heat.
And everything seemed to go their way today. They were firing on all cylinders, Grant.
Yeah, B.A., this was the kind of performance you relish as a player. Just a very impressive win.
And as most people predicted, the defense, even though they were keying on him, had no answers for Bam Adebayo.
Boy, it was amazing the level of chaos he caused. Challenging ball handlers, getting into passing lanes, racking up a number of steals that helped demoralize his opponent.
Paul against Lowry. There's 42 seconds left in the game. Pass to Butler. For three, Robinson. Miami, no good that time either.
Yeah, and the defense has really got to tighten up on him. I mean, he's just too dangerous from the three-point line.
Paul drives in to the left wing. Ayton passes to Paul. Out to Bridges. 5 on the clock. It's good. The assist that time from Paul.
You got to appreciate the consistency. Night in and night out, he brings it.
Now here's Lowry. And the foul on Chris Paul. That's his first foul of the game.
I have to admit, it's always a tough decision for the ref on the block charge call.
Stolen by Bridges.
Good eyes by the defense. Clearly, that's not where he wanted the pass to go, and he's frustrated.
So no problem for Miami. Allie, thank you as always. And that'll do it, folks, for Grant Hill.
Modern NBA, that's the exception, not the rule.
And it's the Suns to start out. Young against Paul. Left side, Crowder. And Capella sends it back.
Quick off the floor, has that long reach. Capella there with the intimidation.
Really left alone that time.
And he likes to get in a rhythm early. Nice triple.
All against Young, and Bogdanovich picks up the foul. That's his first foul.
First team foul.
Booker the pass to Ayton. And Booker kicks to Bridges. Clock at 6. Back to Booker. And the shot clock expires. 24-second violation.
Hawks ball.
And Collins has got the ball here for Atlanta. It's a three-point game. Bogdanovich with a screen on Paul. And there's a whistle. That goes on Mikal Bridges. That's his first foul.
First team foul.
We play just over a minute here in the first. The pass to Capella. The kick out to Young. Clock at 4.
Well, Chris Paul can compensate for size mismatches with his craftiness and his smarts, getting work done as a defender right there.
A nice shot by Booker.
This guy can do so much for you on the offensive end, and that is why his number gets called time and time again. DeAndre Ayton, the first pick of the 2018 draft. He was obviously the consensus #1 at the time. So hard to pass on a center like him who's got size, athleticism, and an elite vertical threat at the cup.
And here is Paul following the three from Bogdanovich. The shot's good from Paul.
Look at Chris Paul getting aggressive. He's not going to let that three go unanswered. He's too competitive for that.
Booker against Bogdanovich. It's Young on the wing. There's the three. That will not get it done. He's 0 for 2. Paul with the ball, and Young picks him up defensively. And the foul is called. He intentionally grabbed him there for some reason. I don't know.
Kevin, all I can think of is that he's trying to slow the game down a little bit.
Right.
That's a stretch, though. Definitely a strange move on his part.
Here in the first, just under 2.5 minutes played so far.
And that was a loaded 2018 draft class. Not just Ayton, but Doncic and Trae Young as well.
Yeah, there were some question marks early in his career about whether that was the right selection. But boy, Ayton has been a tremendous fit for them. This guy's upside is still so high.
Ayton finds Paul. Some nice ball movement here by the Suns. 6 on the shot clock. Poked loose. Now about 3 minutes gone in the first quarter. And Bogdanovich picks up the foul. That'll be his second foul of the game.
Well, just a little too physical out there right now. That's already his second foul.
And here's Bridges. He'll bring it up for the Suns. Booker outside. 1:49 left in the first. Goes to the reverse layup and pops it in. Booker's got 5.
Part of why Devin Booker has been an all-star, never afraid to mix it up on the interior.
Now here's Bogdanovich. 6 points for him. Shot clock at 6. Reverses. And Capella with the layup.
And defenders have to be mindful of Capella. His length and strength can be a problem down low.
Ball against Young. For the 3. The shot will not fall. So Atlanta will take it the other way. 52 seconds left here in the opening quarter. Tipped away. Bridges with the steal. Booker with no one around drains the jumper to finish the break. And it's 7 points for Devin Booker.
Well, for certain guys, the mid-range is not where you want to be. But for Devin Booker, it's money.
Pass to Bogdanovich. Beyond the arc. It's rebounded by Paul. Phoenix has gone 2 of 4 from beyond the arc to start the game. On the wing, Booker. There's 14 seconds left in the first quarter of the game. Ayton finds Paul. Takes it inside. Can't cash in from close range.
That's a surprise. I mean, really out of character for him to miss when the defense is not right up on him.
At the end of one, a closely contested game so far. Phoenix ahead.
Ladies and gentlemen, your Suns dancers. All right, we'll be coming out of the
and close game underway so far. We'll see if either of these teams can jump out in the second quarter. Guys, what's your take so far on the Suns?
You got to credit their defense, communicating, rotating, making plays on the ball.
Yeah, I think they wanted to come out of the gate strong, and they have. They've taken the early lead here.
And a chance here presented by Gatorade to see who's on the floor. All fueled up and ready to go for the start of the second quarter. And Phoenix looking who they've got on the floor. Ayton is the pivot, and Crowder slides in at the 4. A star backcourt of Paul and Booker are out there. And it's Bridges in at the 3 spot. Collins against Crowder. And it's John Collins with the rebound. The Hawks trailing. Young looking around. Nails it from the high post. Young's got the opening basket here in the second quarter for Atlanta.
And from this range, Young is automatic. Let him shoot, and he'll knock those down.
Bridges kicks to Crowder. Pass to Paul. 3-pointer. Rebound by the Hawks.
And you think about the legacy of Chris Paul. You can argue he's one of the best to ever play that position.
To be honest, I don't think it's an argument. I mean, this guy top 5 in both assists and steals in the regular season. And the numbers back up the argument, guys, because wherever he has gone, the winning percentage has improved at every stop. Chris Paul is elite. Fact of the matter.
Hawks have gone 2 of 3 from the field here to open the second quarter. And the wide open shot from Reddish. No good on that one. And Phoenix will come the other way. Paul goes in, and he comes up with the deuce. Paul's got the game tied up here for the Suns.
There's an elusivity to Chris Paul's play. He's got the knack to get into the teeth of the defense and make something happen.
Outside, Bogdanovich. Buries the long-range jumper. Bogdanovich has got 9.
He nailed 2 from distance in the opening period. Now gets this one.
On the wing, Booker deflects the pass. Bridges outside. Booker up top. He has 7. Shoots over Capella and misses it off the right side of the rim. The Hawks leading by 3. And it's Bogdanovich off the drive. Yep, that one goes. He's got 11.
It really turned it around here in the second quarter after shooting less than 40% from the field in the first.
Passes it to Booker from past the arc. Young with the ball. Bridges covering. And Reddish with the slam.
What a look. Young providing the dime. A really unselfish player.
Paul passes to Bridges. Back to Paul. And Doris, that flow state that athletes can achieve where you're in a groove. When you played and you really had it going, what was it like?
You know what, Kevin, I love the descriptions of players like Damian Lillard or Steph Curry when they are really cooking. They talk about the basket is the size of the ocean, that they hear no noise. They see no defenders. They are simply in this state where all the work they've put in has come to pay dividends, and it's so unique and so amazing to watch.
And almost 4 minutes gone here in the second quarter of play. He kicks it to Bridges. To stop the run, the feed to Ayton. Misses in close.
A slight advantage for them in the rebound department, but that oftentimes is all it takes.
High post Young. Uses the glass to finish the layup. And now it's a 9-point Hawks lead.
A much better quarter for them shooting the ball.
Paul passes to Ayton. Booker outside. Shot clock at 5. The Suns need to get a shot off. Crowder finds Booker. And again, it's the Suns missing. Atlanta with the ball. They've got a 13-2 run going. There's 25 seconds left in the first half of basketball. And now they decide to foul intentionally.
Really no idea why you're fouling in a situation like that. You know, maybe there's some bad blood between those two.
Young outside. And there's the drive. Banked in off the glass. Young's got the lead up to 11 now for the Hawks.
Oh, crafty move there by Young, finessing his way around the contact.
Here's Bridges. And the shot is long.
No matter what looks they get, they just can't convert to stop this run.
And I think you can start to feel their frustration.
And so it's it. As we dive into the second half, we'll find out if the next two quarters are any different from the first two. So far, it has been a runaway. Bogdan Bogdanovic really making a difference here.
And if he can keep shooting from deep like he did in the first half, he's going to be more than a handful.
What I love is they've continued to feed this guy, ride the hot hand until the defense does something about it.
And so in the game for the Hawks, and the wings, Herter and Hunter. Zhang is out there with Gallinari, and it's Wright in at the point guard.
All right, look who's coming out of the corner.
And Phoenix with a whole new group on the floor. Suns trail by 13. Dane looking around. And Wright pulls it down.
Just a solid performance on the interior. The rebounding has been off the charts.
First team foul.
And here's Hunter. He'll bring it up for the Hawks. This is the most they've led by 13 points. Right side. Zhang finds Wright. Driving in. And he makes the bucket, gets the whistle, and now a three-point play chance here for him.
First personal foul.
Man, have they been effective at getting the ball inside.
First trip to the free throw line for him tonight.
What you appreciate about DeLon Wright is he knows his role, and he's willing to star in his role. And the other part about it is he's been committed to his own development.
And McGee kicks to Nader. And he drives in. And the dunk to finish it off. Beauty.
Strong move to the 10, trying to get his guys going.
Hard not to get motivated, GA, right when your teammate makes that kind of play.
Where was the defense? No help. You can't afford to give up these kinds of buckets.
Right with it. He's got 5. There's the pass to Hunter. Just 4 to shoot. Launches a 3. Another 3 for Atlanta.
A very consistent three-point shooter. Hunter shoots it well from there because of how confident he is.
Bounce pass from Shamet. Johnson, the pass to Payne. And it's good off the back rim and in. Payne's got his first 2 points.
Well, that possession to me highlights the importance of creating for your teammates.
Now Jang. He's still scoreless so far in this one. Runner no good. So they foul intentionally.
DeAndre Hunter. That's his first personal foul. First team foul.
And McGee kicks to Nader. Pass to Shamet. Sinks the triple.
Really crisp, intelligent passing to make that basket possible.
The Hawks leading by 12. Right, the pass to Herter. Gallinari surveying the D. Back to Herter. It's right on the wing. Tried to come right back with the 3 of his own, but it's no good. And now we're 3 minutes into the third quarter of play.
2 minutes remaining in the third. 2 minutes.
Payne dishes to McGee. 6 to shoot. Suns moving the ball around. Here's Shamet. Jang knocks it loose.
Oh, the 7'3" wingspan erases that shot. Nice by Gorgui Dieng.
Atlanta's gone 1 of 3 from downtown since halftime. He gets a chance now to catch up with the 4th member of our crew, Hall of Famer David Aldridge.
Good evening, Kevin. Now, the NBA does get high marks for its diversity, but there is some frustration on that front when you look at head coaches and front office positions. All-star Karl Anthony Towns said, men of color deserve a chance to lead a team, run an organization, and make their mark, not just with a jersey on, but with a suit on. Guys?
Thank you, David. And it's a completely new group for Atlanta. Atlanta leading by 9. Young pass to Bogdanovich.
All right, fans, that was your Suns dance.
We've got 1:18 left in the third. Young from outside. And no good that time. And Phoenix the other way now. And here is Shamet. Pass to Nader. Now, here's Shamet. He's covered by Bogdanovich. Now, here's Shamet. It's hauled in by Clint Capella. Young outside. Outside Collins. Back to Young. Off the mark, and the drought continues. And the Suns call time.
And no doubt, Coach wants them to shore up their interior defense.
I think right now they're giving up way too many easy looks. That is a recipe for disaster.
So for the Suns, about 3 seconds between shot and game clock. Paul with the ball, and it's Reddish picking him up. Right wing. And the foul on Cam Reddish. That is his first foul of the game.
His first personal foul. Second team foul.
We've got 13 seconds left in the third quarter of the game.
You know, guys, that's the selfless attitude of Mikal Bridges. So willing to give it up to an open guy.
Here's Young. He takes it in, and they call the foul. So he's got the and one chance here to make it a three-point play.
And with those points, he puts an end to that 10-0 run by Phoenix.
And he's got his first chance at the line here. And we've reached the end of the third. Hawks lead by 9. And let's take now this moment to bring up our State Farm assist of the game.
And definitely deserving of the prize tonight. How about the read he made here? Looking like a point guard with a pass right on the money.
He's got the size to survey over the top of the defense and find the open man. That was beautiful.
And this is it. Glad to have you along for this fourth and final quarter. The star backcourt of Paul and Booker are out there. Ayton is the pivot, and Crowder slides in at the 4. And it's Bridges in at the 3. That's who's out there for Phoenix. And here's Young. He'll bring it up for the Hawks. Passes it to Reddish. Collins against Crowder. And Young kicks to Bogdanovich. His three-pointers off the mark.
And you don't want to give up that kind of look too often.
Paul finds Crowder. Back to Paul. The 3. Booker, right side. No coverage that side.
And after an abysmal first half from the field, the shots now starting to fall.
We've played just over 1 minute here in the fourth quarter. Young outside, inside. Here's Capella. He's off on that one. Some solid defense from Ayton. In the corner, it's Bridges. And there's the pass to Paul. It's Crowder on the wing. Paul with the ball. He's picked up by Collins. Three-pointer, Crowder, good, and Paul gets the assist. Crowder's got himself going with the triple, his first basket of the game. Young with the ball. Pass to Reddish. Collins against Crowder. Lock at 6. Here's Young. 6 for 10 with that shot going in. That's a good game for a lot of guys.
And on the drive, Young can be so sudden. The defense barely gets a chance to react.
Now Paul. It's Crowder on the wing. He's guarded by Collins. Here's Paul. Offensive rebound. Here's Ayton. And Ayton throws it down.
DeAndre Ayton with a big-time shot. Go ahead, young sir.
Just over 2.5 minutes played now here in the final quarter of regulation. Here's Young. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
That's his second.
Clearly a foul.
The first free throw is good.
Shooting for Atlanta, Trey Young.
And so Young nails them both. Suns trail by 6. And here is Paul. Pass to Booker. No one near him. Good on the jump shot. And that's 13 points for Devin Booker.
He just exudes a love of the game, guys. You can see it in everything he does. This guy lives and breathes the game.
Back to Young. Shoots the 3. Phoenix grabs the miss. Ayton's got rebound number 7 for him tonight. Bridges misses. The Hawks leading by 4. Young outside. 1:30 left in the fourth quarter of this one.
He's so clever at creating contact. Young looks to shoot it so often, which really forces defenders to overcommit at times.
And he hits both free throws here. So now it's a 6-point ball game.
Well, you want to continue to build the lead, so a very productive trip to the line right there.
And Trey Young gets the whistle that time. That'll be his second foul of the game.
I mean, I like the call. I thought the defense was just there a little late.
Paul finds Crowder. Some nice ball movement here by the Suns. Good, and Paul gets the assist. Paul's got 4 assists now tonight.
To me, you've got to run this guy off his shots. Jay Crowder is a good catch-and-shoot jump shooter.
And taken away by Paul, and here we go. An easy 2 points on the layup. Now just a 2-point Atlanta lead.
Money there shaves a few points off the lead. And the later we get into this game, the more you're going to see them attacking the basket.
Here's Young. And it's Phoenix with the rebound. Booker with it. He's picked up by Collins. Yes!
You just love seeing a player with absolutely no fear.
To me, more often than not, when you attack, good things happen.
Young outside. Pass it to Bogdanovich. Back to Young. Here he goes. Count it!
Big time bucket there. They've got to play for a stop here with the 2-point lead. Most important thing, no open threes.
Paul passes to Booker. Crowder a screen on Collins. Booker dishes to Crowder. Misses from short range.
Yeah, you can't let them hold the ball and just milk those last seconds away.
And that hurts as he doesn't get the first one to fall. Trying to focus now on the second.
And the defense Capella provides is huge. I mean, a legitimate shot blocking threat who also rebounds the ball at an efficient rate.
They're going to turn it over. They couldn't get it in bounds that time.
Boy, not on the same page there. And in a possession ball game, that's a big mistake.
Here's Young. Driving to the basket. Off target with that shot.
What you like about Jay Crowder is his passion, the energy he provides on defense, just off the...
Don't doubt him, Allie. Thanks very much. Here we go. It'll be the Heat off the tip. And let's check Miami's starting lineup. Manning the backcourt, it's Lowry and Robinson. Inside, it's Adebayo with Tucker playing the 4. And it's Butler in at the 3, the small forward. And that's out of bounds. Miami will keep it. And tonight, the rare marquee matchup at center, Grant. This ought to be a treat.
Oh, yes. Two heavyweights slugging it out. The different styles, but the same goal, to dominate at the painted area.
Now here's Butler. Down to 5 on the shot clock. For 3, Robinson.
Bogdanovich pretty good at making some things tough for his man. Very active on the defensive end.
And so it looks like it'll be Atlanta's ball.
Just a millisecond late. So close to coming up with a steal there.
Real close, and I'm sure next time you might time that a little bit better and get a hand on it.
Now Young. Screen by Capella. Young, the pass to Capella. And Young, here we go. Doesn't go for him. Ooh, excellent D there from Lowry. Outside for Butler. Back to Robinson. And a big finish by Robinson.
Great job on the back end of the play.
Yep, finished with both hands, making sure of it. And known for his fashion sense as well. Tucker especially proud of his shoe collection.
I mean, Tucker brought 100 pair of sneakers to the bubble in Orlando. He has around 5,000 pairs overall. He even unveiled a sneaker loft because he has shoes all over his house.
And for Bam, it doesn't get any easier than that.
Pass to Capella. And stolen by Adebayo. Here's Robinson for three. Pure from three-point range. Robinson's got 5.
Can't talk enough about the subtleties in that setup right there. The assist, really the key to that entire sequence.
Young finds Bogdanovich. Back to Young. Now here's Capella. They need this. Adebayo grabs the board.
He creates such a great opportunity right at the rim, and he just can't get it to go. Even with the defense not really a factor.
And it's Bogdanovich off the drive. And then Bogdanovich with the dunk.
Well, Bogdanovich showing he's got speed out on the wing and running hard to fill the lane.
Lowry outside. Takes it inside. And he's going to the line for 2. The official saw contact while he was going up. That one on Capella.
Able to get to his spots offensively. You simply just can't fall asleep when guarding Lowry on the drive.
Both free throws good from Lowry.
And Kyle Lowry had a ton of suitors in free agency, and many teams felt he could be the player to put them over the top. But ultimately, he chose the Heat because they had recently gone to the finals. And I'll tell you what, it seems like a great fit overall.
Now here's Young. Pass to Reddish. And he got the whistle on the way up. So he'll be headed to the line for a pair.
Big expectations on Cam Reddish as he came into the league and now starting to adapt to more and more minutes.
Good on the second one. And while Cam Reddish has certainly had his obstacles since joining the league, he's proven he's ready to learn, Brent.
I think that's the most important thing is after you get over the anger, trust me, they get angry first, is just to settle in and say, what can I work on and where can I start to earn minutes on the floor? Cam's starting to do that, and he's starting to grow.
Now here's Young. Just under 3.5 minutes elapsed here in the first quarter. 6 on the shot clock. Back to Bogdanovich. And once again, off the mark by Atlanta. The Heat with the lead. Here's Lowry. Outside for Butler. 1:10 left in the first quarter of the game. Adebayo, that's good.
Boy, I like their energy coming in. Terrific execution so far.
Well, if there were 4 or 5 boxes to check in terms of the game plan tonight, they might have checked 6. I mean, they're doing everything out there.
Adebayo with the rejection.
And Bam with the emphatic block.
There's 53 seconds left in the opening quarter. Collins right side. Shot clock at 6. Young, the pass to Capella.
They're amped up on D, contesting everything.
Good D by Adebayo.
Team second.
Miami has gone 2 of 4 from distance to begin this one.
Hostile. Trey Young. That's his first personal foul. Team third.
And he makes the first.
Embracing his role as a leader for this squad. Lowry recognizes the importance of this in terms of developing his teammates.
At this point, you might as well go ahead and chalk up the points when he's at the free throw line. Pretty much automatic.
Now here's Young. Looking for his first basket still in this one.
The defense kind of opened up for him, and he took full advantage.
And they go to the intentional foul.
I mean, I'm just not sure what he was thinking right there. I mean, he needs to get his head in the game.
The first free throw is good. Both free throws good from Lowry.
And they're doing a great job of earning their trips to the line.
The Hawks have gone only 2 of 7 so far. A cold start. Young on the attack. Oh, and makes it with the kiss.
Trae Young has such good handle and creates so much space for himself, and he can get to the rim.
Lowry outside for 3. Robinson. Oh, he got it up in time, but it wouldn't fall for him. And so it's the Miami Heat closing out the quarter ahead by 11 points.
And your Atlanta Hawks
And so far through one quarter, it's been a lopsided game. We'll see if that changes here in the second. And for the Heat here, they've been putting on a show.
Well, you have to credit their effort on the defensive end. It set the tone for this contest.
That defense has been infectious here as everybody stepping up aggressively on that end.
Setting the floor for Miami. At the forward slots, Butler and Tucker. Manning the backcourt, it's Lowry and Robinson. And it's Adebayo in at the 5. Pass to Butler. And here's Tucker. Butler up top. Collins defending. Butler passes to Adebayo. Hey, rejected by Capella.
Capella, one of the best shot blockers in the NBA. You can see his timing on that play.
And how about the mobile one block we just saw? Amazing defensive work.
Yeah, just some terrific effort there. And you know the whole team will get an energy boost off a block like that one.
And now the Hawks on the break. Not sure why he committed the intentional foul. No purpose.
I think everyone's a little confused, but weird plays happen.
Got a piece of it. And the whistle blows on a backcourt violation. Went over and back.
Ooh, talk about a way to deflate the team.
Yeah, he knows he shouldn't have made it, and that's just really overall a frustrating sequence that hopefully doesn't stick with him.
Now here's Lowry. He's got 6. Outside Robinson. Outside Tucker. From deep. Robinson can't hit.
Well, that's not a shot he's ever going to pass up, and he shouldn't. Despite the miss, no defender anywhere near him. He's got to shoot that one.
Capella inside. He's against Tucker, and he trims the lead to single digits. Capella's got his first bucket in this one, and the three-pointer gaining prominence. Grant, that shot wasn't a big part of your game until later in your career. Why was that something you waited to develop?
Well, over the years, the game had changed during my career. Early on, I didn't need it as much in terms of how I played. But at the end of my career, in more of a complementary role, I had to be able to knock down three-pointers, and I did a pretty good job.
Now, you don't see a lot of shot blocks from Bogdanovich, but he is big enough to get it done.
Young against Lowry, outside Bogdanovich. Pass to Collins. 5 to shoot. The Hawks need to get one up here. And they force the shot clock violation. Great D. For Miami, they've got none of their first 3 shots to fall so far in the second. Lowry, the pass to Robinson. Drives to the hoop. Soft touch off the glass. Robinson's got 10.
D has been just completely helpless and turned around. He's so dangerous when he's in this kind of rhythm.
Young finds Bogdanovich. Back to Young. To the middle. Here's Collins. And Collins with the slam.
You can see there just the threat of Young pulling up. It's going to open up the two-man game. The defender forced to come out and respect the deep shot, and Trey able to make the play.
Now here's Lowry. He has 6. Pass to Tucker. Goes back up. And it's laid in by Adebayo. 6 points for him.
Just doesn't feel like Bam Adebayo is 6'9". He covers so much ground.
Young, the pass to Collins. Here's Bogdanovich. Let's go with a 3. Drills it from deep.
And they seem to have found a nice groove here in the second period.
Bam Adebayo making another leap in everything that he does. Rebounds, scoring, playmaking. Guy is a talent.
Now here's Lowry. Outside Robinson. Pass to Adebayo. And finished off by Adebayo.
There is no doubt what's going to happen once he reaches the rim.
The Hawks have gone 3 of 3 to begin the second. And with Adebayo, he's become a legitimate star in the NBA, Brent.
Well, he's not just a post player. You say he plays the post, but the passing ability, his defensive ability, his offensive rebounding ability, there's a lot in that package that Bam Adebayo brings.
Now here's Tucker. Well, he hasn't put up any points yet in this one. Pass to Robinson. And Collins with the big block.
Good timing defensively. Collins just up there, the long arms, and quick off the deck.
Here's Bogdanovich, and it falls for him. He's hit 3 of his first 4 attempts.
Getting enough shots in close to play inside out.
Lowry outside. Outside Butler. Back to Lowry. The 3 is up. They get it back. Misses the follow-up. The Hawks have gone a terrific 4 of 5 here in the second quarter. And that's an intentional foul.
2 seconds.
Now here's Young. And Tucker pulls it down. Outside Butler. He got it off in time. Ooh, he released it in time, but it's off the mark. And so it's my... Well, for those just tuning in, thanks for being with us. Second half of this game still to play. One guy who's been getting it done is Duncan Robinson.
Through 2 quarters of play, he's been an excellent source of points.
Yeah, he's shouldering the load right now and looking really comfortable while he's doing it.
Herder and Hunter fill out the wings. Gorgie Jang is out there with Danilo Gallinari. And it's Wright in at the point. So that's the lineup for Atlanta. Outside Butler. Driving to the basket, and it's Butler with the jam.
Man, way over the defenses. Jimmy Butler gets some airtime.
Outside Hunter. Fires the 3. Adebayo grabs the board. Adebayo's got his 5th rebound in this one. Robinson with it. He's got 10. Outside Tucker. Outside Robinson. Clock at 6. Pass to Adebayo. Second shot opportunity. And the layup is good. Adebayo's got 10 points.
They just look so overwhelmed inside. You know, that's why they continue to get attacked.
It's Herder on the wing. Lets the 3 fly. Knocks it down from distance.
He's shooting that with tons and tons of confidence. Herder with another catch-and-shoot basket.
Pass to Robinson. Here's Tucker. He's covered by Gallinari. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on P.J. Tucker. That's his first foul.
And just a great job of getting there first and absorbing the contact.
And we just got a second look there at an exceptional mobile 1 block.
Let's see if that block can amp up this team. I mean, they're looking for anything to get themselves going.
So Miami ends up going with a new group. Outside Gallinari puts up a 3. And Hero grabs the board.
Well, the D really getting away with one there. No one on him. And that's going to be good 9 out of 10 times.
Oh, nice one-handed jam there, B.A.
Hey, little exclamation point.
The Orlando bubble was so good to Tyler Hero. He's still trying to find a little bit of that confidence that he gained there.
Back to Wright. Pass to Jang. Outside Herder. Back to Jang. And the shot clock expires. 24-second violation. The Heat have gotten 3 of 4 shots to fall so far in the third. Oladipo against Wright. And that's a foul called on DeLon Wright. That's his first foul. Here's Oladipo. A little over 2.5 minutes off the clock in this final half of play. Strus's shot is off. And Brent, since that moment, Hero has cemented himself as part of the core of this team.
Yeah, I don't think Tyler wants to get too far ahead of himself, BA. He really enjoyed that success, but the consistency is something that he's after.
Now here's Oladipo. Hero outside. The 3-ball. Basket is good with the setup from Oladipo. Hero's got himself on the board with a 3 there.
And Hero early on in his career finds himself in these big-time moments.
Pass to Hunter. Now here's Wright. 3-pointer. The shot won't fall.
I'll tell you what, they've rebounded the ball tremendously well.
Hero outside. Oladipo outside. Shot clock at 5. The kick out to Morris. Puts up a 3. Here's Strus. There's the drive. The rebound by the Hawks. Left side, Gallinari. To the inside. And Gallinari throws it down.
Watch out below. Gallinari gets up there. You don't see that much from him, but like to see it when you do.
Oladipo against Wright. Oladipo outside. Pass to Strus. The 3. And that's out of bounds. Miami will keep it. And it's a completely new group for the Hawks. 44 seconds left in the third quarter. It's Hero on the take. And here's Bogdanovich. He's got 7. Reddish on the wing. Here's the 3. It's rebounded by Dedmon. Miami has gone just 1 of 3 from deep since the break. Now Hero. The kick out to Morris. And the 3 off target. The third quarter comes to a close. Heat out in front, up 9. After a quick break.
All right, let's just go to the court. Come on, get loud for your ATL Hawks.
With 3 quarters behind us, let's see what this fourth period holds in store. And let's take a look at Miami. They've got Dwayne Dedmon. Victor Oladipo is out there with Tyler Hero. Then there's Markieff Morris. And it's Strus in at the small forward. The Hawks trailing. And an intentional foul right there.
Strus. And that's his first personal foul. First team foul. Key substitution.
Heat on D. 13 points was their biggest lead of the game. Adebayo with it. Young's there. And he commits the intentional foul.
And that's his first personal foul. First team foul.
Outside Butler. And it's Butler with the jam.
The defenders are trying to keep pace with Jimmy Butler, but there's enough space for him to spot the rim and knock it down.
Young inside. He's guarded by Lowry. And that one's good. Young.
Sometimes it's simple. Put the ball in the hands of your scorers and let them do what they do best.
Young against Lowry. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Trae Young. That's his third foul so far. 1 minute in now in the fourth quarter. Outside Butler. Outside Robinson. 6 to shoot. Pass to Adebayo. Stolen by Collins. Outside Young. And here's Capella. Over Adebayo. So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting. It goes on Bam Adebayo.
If Clint Capella gets 2 feet into the painted area like that, you're going to have to foul him. in Capella's journey to the NBA. Born in Switzerland, school in France, a project in 2014, and 90 minutes in just his first season, BA.
Pass to Adebayo. And here's Lowry from the arc. That one no good. So Atlanta will take it the other way. Outside Young. And Tucker pulls it down. Tucker's got 4 rebounds now. Lots of credit has to go to the Houston Rockets. Brent, they stayed patient developing Capella, and he's turned into a great center.
Yeah, part of that development was being in the G League for a number of games for him to get his conditioning and his feet wet. And then he was amazing during that 2014-15 season. Huge strides in playing alongside James Harden. Capella took a big confidence jump as well.
Pass to Bogdanovich. Beyond the arc. Adebayo grabs the board. The Heat have gotten just 1 shot to fall out of 3 attempts in the 4th. Butler on the wing. Back to Lowry. Outside Robinson. Lowry outside. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Trae Young. That's his 4th foul of the contest.
And there's just 1 foul now away from the penalty.
A little over 2.5 minutes have passed here in the 4th. Lowry, the pass to Robinson. Just 5 on the clock. Here's Butler.
Well, you like to see Reddish out there showing this kind of energy on the defensive end of the floor. How can I help?
Baseline try. Miami grabs the miss. No need to rush here. Take your time.
Take your time. This is where you can reset and try to get a good shot.
Butler on the wing. Outside Robinson. Drives to the hoop. Hey, rejected by Capella. Young against Lowry. And Young, here we go. Misses the layup. Miami has gone 0 for 2 from outside here in the 4th quarter. And here's Butler outside. Lowry left side. Pass to Adebayo. Back to Lowry. Oh, they need this. And he lays it in.
Playing way bigger than his 6-foot height. Lowry scores it inside. He just plays with so much heart.
Collins outside. Here's Bogdanovich from outside the arc. Knocks down the triple.
Now that's the kind of passing right there that makes a difference. Not just in that possession, but maybe on your play for the entire game.
Lowry outside. Back to Butler. Jacks up a 3. And that one goes out of bounds. Last touch by Collins. Here's Butler.
All-star. And that's his first personal foul. Team 4.
Lowry against Young. Lowry, the pass to Adebayo. 5 to shoot. Here's Butler.
Capella, a center who can affect the game defensively every night.
Pass to Bogdanovich. Rebound by the Heat. 13 points was their biggest lead of the game. And it's Lowry penetrating. And here's Butler outside. Drops in the 3. And the Heat lead by 11.
And they came in here with some attitude, and it brought out their best play.
Yeah, looks like a veteran team tonight, getting out on the road, playing with assertiveness, confidence, fully in control for this win.
So it's the Heat.